I wanted to talk a little bit about my water bucket heater. This one's really, really old, but you can still buy these today just like this. It's a great thing. This water right now is scalding hot. I can't stick my hand in there unless I want to burn myself really bad. But this is what I like to do. When I am working in the winter time and I have to clean up tools inside of a house now rather than out with a hose because it's way too cold out there to hook up a hose, I like to take some really, really hot water and put it in a bucket like that. And then I take some cooler water. This is really cold water, and I dilute it down a little bit like that, so it's warm. I got some really nice warm water here. I'm gonna cool this water down too. All right. Then you don't want to put this in scalding hot water. You can mess up the seals. So it's warm water now. Now I'm going to put the pump in here. I'm going to make sure that the water's through the pump. And then I'll grab the bazooka because I need to clean up this bazooka. I will open the trap door, make sure the trap door is open. I'll stick it on here like this, and I will pump it through. Hard. Really hard. Just pump it through. I'm cleaning the inside of the pump too. While I'm doing this, I'm cleaning the mud out from inside the pump. So now all I have to do is finish brushing it off. See, there's still a lot of mud on here. So I take my brush and I finish cleaning this all up. A couple of things that are going to be really important here. Once I get done, I'll show you. Because you can't clean this nearly as good. I'm cleaning the chain. Cleaning the chain off right there. But you also want to make sure that you don't have any mud behind here. So you want to make sure that you get your brush in there and you double check everything. Make sure you get all the mud off. Now, I look at it closely and yeah, it's nice and clean. It's clean enough. So now what I have to do, because I can't clean this like I said like I do with a hose. This is an important part of cleaning a bazooka. A very important part about cleaning a bazooka inside a house is you take the piece of tape now, you fold it in half, and you feed it through. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Look at the mud that just came out of here. Not much, but there's enough mud on there. So I leave it like this. I will close this door back up and I will leave the bazooka like this. And it's clean. It's ready. It's ready to go the next time. I will put this in my truck just like it is. The pump, like I said, the pump is all clean now because I pumped it through the bazooka. I will wipe this out. So that's clean enough. This isn't an easy clean pump as you see. You know, the easy clean pumps, you can actually kind of take them apart and clean them a little bit better than I can clean this one. But this pump is really, really old. So it's not an easy clean one. Honestly, this is one of my original pumps and I've never had a problem with it. It's worked for me for that many years. Now, I'll put this in my truck. And understand, this is going to freeze. It's below zero outside. This is going to freeze. The next time I go to use this pump, I soak it in water. I put this pump in water and I'll let it sit. It'll thaw, and then I will pump it out again. And any of the frozen mud is going to clean right out of there. The inside of this pump will be spotless. If it freezes, I'm going to use it. But right now, it's even if it froze, it's not going to do any damage to this. If you do not have it really clean inside of here and pump this out, and then you close this trap door and this freezes, you're going to break this head, you're going to ruin the seals, and this is going to be $300-400 to repair just because of the parts and how time consuming it is. to fix this head, it's going to cost you that much. So you never let this thing freeze with this door closed if it is not clean inside of here. It'll break the head. It just, stuff will expand, and this is just aluminum casting, and it'll just crack and break. I've done that. Good thing it was a bazooka that was rented from Ames years ago, so I just had to exchange it, and they had an exchange plan. So I've never done it on my bazooka that I've paid for, but I've done it on somebody else's. So, all right. So warm water. Things just here's the roller. I'm going to show you how to clean a roller really easy. Warm water, right? Clean. Let it freeze. Let it freeze. It'll be fine. So, angle head. That's the pump bazooka. I didn't use the mud runner. Where's my angle head? Oh, here it is. In cold water. Angle head. When I take the angle head like this, and I swish it back and forth, and I use my fingers to clean it out. And then I just rinse it, scrub it here, scrub it here. And when you see me stick it into the water, I'm doing this. I'm trying to get the mud out of here, because this is where you're going to have problems. Again, if the mud is back in here and it freezes, it could pop this loose, it could break it. It's not a good thing. So you want to make sure that the mud's done. It's clean. It's simple. It's easy. It makes a little mess on the floor. So we've got to make sure that you're not doing this on hardwood or something that you're going to do, because it's going to make some mess. Put plastic down if you have to, because it is going to make a mess on the floor. And or big pieces of drywall. I like to use scrap drywall because it soaks into it and everything else. But inside tool cleaning is for your best. Hey, if you really like this video, subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, share it with somebody else. You have a great day.